Hey guys, what's going on? We're back on for the live stream. We're not playing Monster Hunter World. Yeah, so I guess it's actually a little unusual for me to start a live stream this late. We're live streaming some art bullshit today. Yeah, so if there's any audio visual issues, just let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I think everything should be working okay. Hello, hi Gog, what's going on? Yeah, let's see. So last time we were on the stream, we did the line art for this drawing, and we did the color flats. So yeah, the line art, I've been adjusting it a lot. We filled in the color flats. That's not too big of a deal. I keep forgetting she has a watch, so I drew in the watch right there. Yeah, and something else I adjusted was the saturation of her hair. It used to be like very saturated in brown, and I thought her hair is actually supposed to be closer to like a kind of like a brown black, you know. So I decreased the saturation. I think that that looks more correct, like kind of how I imagined it in my head. Which yeah, I didn't saturate the hair very much in the other drawing, this one. Yeah, so that's gonna, I might need to like go back and readjust this one or something. Sorry, the file size is huge, so it's gonna look grainy for a second. Yeah, so I might need to go back and desaturate this or something. Okay, let me pull up the chat here. It's just you, Hygog, I think, unless you left already. Yeah, so what's the plan for today? I think we're just going to be working on shading, which I am actually very bad at shading. I've only gotten to practice the technique once on the other drawing I just showed you, and yeah, I'm doing okay with it, but you know, whatever we're doing today, it's just my second try at it, so it's gonna be pretty difficult for me. And it is a very time-consuming technique, so I don't know how far we're gonna get with it today. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, let's see. So first thing we want to do is we want to make a silhouette layer, and essentially what I can do is I can just snag all of my color flat layers to kind of create that. So let's go ahead and we're gonna grab this guy, and this guy. Okay, and we're gonna duplicate them. Okay, and then we're gonna merge all of them together. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this layer completely with just like a neutral gray, pretty much the same as the background here. Let me grab that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so on the swatches, it's basically 0 on everything and then 50% brightness. I actually might want to change this to blue like instead. I know it really doesn't matter because the saturation is 0, but I get really suspicious like about that. Okay, so I locked the what is it, negative pixel? I don't know. Yeah, so I locked everything that doesn't have anything on it. So we're just gonna fill in everything like this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we gotta bring this up over here. Okay, and while we're doing the shading, I'm gonna just turn off the effects I have on the eyes right here. So we're just gonna disable that layer. I guess I can just brush in like the rest of this. Okay, I think that's all of it. Okay, so if we were to disable our background, we just have that. I think the watch is technically... Yeah, the watch is kind of in its own thing, so let's just turn it off for now. Okay, so we're going to be using this to shade, and see, I think we'll actually want to turn this back on. Okay, so essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to take this shading layer and we're going to stick it above our color flats. And we'll be switching in between modes for this, but essentially we're gonna be like, after we're done like the actual shading part, we're gonna switch this over to uh, what is the blending layer we're gonna use? It's either overlay or it might have been multiply. I'll have to check. Yeah, one of those. So okay, so essentially the way the shading works is we're gonna snag this color and we're just gonna kind of brush it darker. Okay, so I'm gonna have to brain what is the best way to do this. Okay, I guess we could start with some really basic shit like her face. So what I want to do is we're gonna wand like the skin, or the skin complexion right here. We're gonna add to selection. Okay, so this way I won't I'm not gonna accidentally shade like outside of this area, so okay, we're gonna go over to brush. We have something darker, and we're essentially want to have like very low opacity, like let's try 30, something, lower the hardness on the brush, and we'll probably want a bigger brush too. Yeah, something pretty huge. Okay. Yeah, Arvin. Yeah, we're not Lansing today. We're just it's an art stream. So yeah, we're gonna be doing artsy fartsy bullshit instead. Yeah, I haven't gotten to play a lot of Monster Hunter this week. I hear they did they put the Zenogre quest back up in case you guys needed more fuel for Steamworks, so that's good news. Okay, let's see. So, oh my god, what is my brush doing? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, oops, oh no, I have the wrong layer selected. I'm such a bad person. Okay, all right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna lock this whole fucking thing so I don't accidentally fuck it up. Yeah. Okay, so let's make sure we do all of our work on the shading layer. Jesus Christ, I almost screwed that up pretty badly. Okay. Alright, that is, sorry, I don't have a lot of practice doing this. Yeah, so we're just hanging out today, so if you guys have any comments or questions, just leave a comment, and we can chat about whatever. Let me go ahead and pop out the chat so I can see it a little better. I'm wearing my glasses again today. Let's see. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me go ahead and, like, if you guys aren't in the Discord already, yeah, we actually need more artists on the Discord. That would be very fun. Like to have like more art people on there. So let me just pop in this link. Yeah, so yeah, that is a link to a Google Doc, and that will give you instructions on how to join the Discord. So yeah, just hop on in there if you want to come hang out with us. Yeah, we do Gundam stuff, like we do Monster Hunter stuff, and we do have an art channel. It's you can imagine how hard it is to get artists to talk and share on there. So yeah, just join in there if you want to come hang out with us. Okay. Okay, so this is her neck right there. Let me just zoom out so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so yeah, I actually didn't warm up before the stream. That's very dumb of me, but yeah, let me just go ahead and just kind of start shading on the perimeter a little bit. Actually, I think while I'm doing this type of shading, I might want to increase my brush size, like a lot. Okay, just a little bit there. Okay, foot, and actually, now that I think about it, we might want to handle these parts a little bit differently. Let's see. No, yeah, we're gonna have to handle that a little bit differently. Yeah, because that would be shading across the entire silhouette. Actually, hold on. Yeah, let me duplicate this layer. And we're gonna call this silhouette. We're gonna bring it down here, like just so we can select it easily. Okay, Arvin says he hasn't poked Fatalis to death yet. He really likes the Lance videos. Hygog says, dang, there's an age restriction? Is there an age restriction? Yeah, I don't know why YouTube keeps age restricting my art live streams, and I'm not doing that intentionally. Maybe you're seeing an age restriction because I just, yeah, I don't want to deal with that, I forgot what they called it. Yeah, they had like this weird, like, child advertising, like, data collection, like, bullshit going on. So yeah, pretty much all my content, like, I just say, yeah, it's not for kids, just go away. But I don't have an age restriction on there. I wonder what it's doing. Huh, very weird. Anyway, I'm sure we'll figure that out sometime soon. Kappa, yeah. Kappa is a big piece of crap. Anyway, okay, let's continue shading. Okay, let's go ahead and deselect this. Okay, back on the shading layer. I think we can, yeah, collapse color flats. Okay, that was actually very unproductive. Let me change that back actually. Oh my god. Yeah, so what we're doing here is we're not actually erasing. So this layer is actually gray. So if I want to undo any of my shading, what I'd do is I would select the neutral gray we have, and then just, you know, go back over it. Okay. Man, this is kind of rough. Okay. Let me think. Okay, let's do it like this. Yeah, I think we can just kind of shade it like this. Oh wait, I forgot to actually select what I was doing. Okay. I'm such a dummy. I'm kind of a mess right now. I kind of just like got back from a walk. I may want to turn this down a little more, like opacity. Yeah, I'm not making very good progress. Oh yeah, I forgot to start my recording so I can do a time lapse on this bitch. Oh yeah, it's already started. Oh wow, this is gonna be the most clumsy time lapse in the universe. I'm yeah, having a bad time here. Okay, just a little bit around the silhouette. Yeah, and I'll say this this shading technique, it takes a lot of time. It's very subtle. Yeah, so I don't know how far we're gonna get with it. As soon as the shading's done, we're gonna use this really interesting tool in Photoshop called gradient maps. Hopefully we'll get our way over to that. Okay, Sar says the only way that age verification could be properly enforced on Discord is if phone number authentication is enabled. Well, yeah, I suppose, but I don't know. I've actually had comments from subscribers who were like, he was like, hey, I'm 16, like, I guess I won't be able to join, and so they don't. They just opt out. They're like, okay, that's good. Like, people actually will self-enforce some rules. Yeah. So yeah, that's unusual. I didn't expect that to happen. Actually, wow, people are already joining. That's very unusual. All right. Okay, I see you there, Kemper. I'm gonna go ahead and permission you. Okay, roll smoker. Okay, back to shading. Oh, that's Hygog. Wait, how are you Hygog on YouTube then Kemper on Discord? I find that disingenuous. Yeah, you gotta pick a suit and stick to it, you know? Arvin says, I didn't know you do art. That reminds me, I haven't finished Gundam Double Zeta yet. I haven't started Gundam Double Zeta. I know it was on Gundam Info for a while, but I just never watched it when it was available. Maybe when it comes around again, I'll give it a shot. Yeah. Yeah, the last Gundam thing I watched was actually I rewatched Gundam Wing, which I enjoyed immensely again. And oh wait, no, that's not true. The last Gundam thing I watched was the first Zeta Gundam movie, which I was very bored. And then they took down the other two movies before I got to finish watching them, so I was very sad. So lost opportunity. Okay, let's go ahead and okay. What are some obvious things we can shade right now? So let's. Sorry guys, like I know you can tell I'm really fucking struggling here because I don't normally shade using this technique. It's actually really difficult for me. Normally I just fucking brush it in like a loser. Wait, what is going on? Why does it look like that? That's very strange. Okay, I guess I missed some parts on the shading layer. Very strange. Okay, I fixed that. Oh wait, there's kind of more of that going on over here. Okay, that is. I did not expect that. What's going on with that? Okay, well, I guess my lines will be overlapping it, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Alright, so let's shade. Okay, let's grab our lasso tool. So I want to shade beneath her chin. That's a nice deep shadow. That's going to be pretty consistent. So let me just select this with my brush. Okay, back to this. I'm going to turn the opacity down again. Okay, that's huge ass brush size. Holy shit! Oh crap! I forgot to change the brush again. Okay, you guys can see that darkening, right? Okay, let's bring it down a little more. Okay, deselect. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab our neutral color and we're going to just kind of blend it in like a little more right here, so it's not a harsh transition. Yeah, let me know if I'm being quiet by accident. Okay, Star says Double Zeta is his favorite UC series. Can't get enough of it. Sars, can you actually tell me what you like about Double Zeta? Because this is what I don't really enjoy about those kinds of conversations. Everyone's like, hey, this is my favorite shit, and they don't explain why. Like, what's good about it? Like, the other day I watched some clips of the Double Zeta, dueling with the Kubali, just so I can understand, like, what's going on with the tier in GBO2. And, I actually enjoyed those fights and their conversation. That was really interesting. But yeah, what do you like about the show? Okay, Arvin says, I'm getting tired of colony drops. LOL, Zeta was the best, though. I really didn't enjoy Zeta. It's probably because I just don't really like Tomino and the way he thinks. Sars, we're not gonna do any foot fetish bullshit on this channel, please. Okay. Hey, Scoobron, what's going on? I know I was kind of late here, but okay. Crossing Ways is asking, will you play any more Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate? I still have the game, but I really feel like I didn't really enjoy Generations Ultimate very much because, like I mean Lance, of course, and then Lance isn't really good in that game unless you use Striker style, and I kind of don't like Striker style, so I guess yeah, I don't really feel like playing Generations Ultimate. So yeah, like if you enjoy it though, I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah. Okay, where do you want to shade next? Probably under the hair. Okay, let's get our our shading color here again. Okay, yeah, just lay it on us. Let us know what you like about Double Zeta. Okay, what have I been doing this week? Yeah, so you guys saw I mentioned watching Gran Torino. Like, I mentioned it on the Discord, and yeah, I watched that movie a hell of a long time ago when it first came to tape. And I remember like loving it, but I never like got my own copy of it. And so when it came back on the Netflix, I've watched it like twice this week. You know, I love the hell out of that movie. It's yeah, I just really like the character that crap. It's kind of late. My brain doesn't remember words or names very well. Gosh, Clint Eastwood. Yeah, his character Walt. Yeah, I just love how old and crotchety he is, and he's sort of like the way that character is portrayed. He's kind of like the embodiment of the male archetype, and he also embodies a lot of the negatives of the male archetype. Like, you know, men can be very what's the word, disagreeable. Like, he just doesn't give a shit. You know, so he just says whatever is on his mind without consideration for other people's feelings. So yeah, and you know, he's just like he just physically can't not fix things. So yeah, that movie was a really interesting demonstration of that type of character, and then also the effect that he has on his community. So that's yeah, I just love the shit out of that movie. Scubaron is asking, are you playing Baldur's Gate 3? I've heard of the Baldur's Gate games. I didn't know there's a third one. I've never played any of them. Scubaron, can you tell me about those games? Okay, somebody's talking about beams about feet or Dark Souls. I'm not really getting it. Alright, where's the next part we want to shade? Okay, probably shade under her hair or something. Okay, so to shade under her hair, we probably want to snag this layer. Wand. Okay, add to selection. Okay, that's about right. Okay. Alright, let's brush this bitch in. Oh no. Okay, we have the wrong layer selected. I gotta remind you guys, don't let me draw on the wrong layer, okay? That's a huge waste of everybody's time. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, my wrist isn't feeling great. Okay, so we're gonna brush in right there. You know, we might want to increase the hardness on this brush, just for this part. Yeah, and something I'm really trying to get out of my art is I really dislike it when art looks like it's made of a billion jillion brushstrokes. I'm really trying to get my art to look smooth, which I'll admit I'm not very good at that yet, but I'm trying. Oh fuck, I really should use a smaller brush for that part, huh? Okay, here. Okay, here's something we should do. Let's take our wand selection and we're going to actually subtract this layer. There we go. Now we can kind of get around right there. That's a dumb trick. Okay. There we go. Okay, and we can bring it darker. We're gonna have to change the shade again. Okay, let me lower the hardness on this. 25. And I'm sure there's some sort of like keystroke shortcut to adjust my brush. I just don't know it because I'm a fucking amateur. Yeah. Okay. There. Okay, let's see. Oh man, we should probably remove these parts, huh? Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let's put a little shading under her nose. And you know, it's anime, noses are very subtle. And for me, like I just do my noses as a line and a dot. So yeah. And that looks really fucking weird. Like okay, you know what? Maybe we should just avoid this for a second. Here. Let's brush the whole thing. Okay. We'll be back for that. Okay. Let's brush let's see. Okay, under her lips. Okay, her top lip. Okay, here's a really important part. I actually want to darken this a bit. Okay, spread this a bit. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but eyeshadow is like really important to get right on your female characters. It yeah, it like really emphasizes like the eyes. Like it really helps a lot. I find in my drawings. Okay, let's correct some of this. So I'm going to select that. Okay, and we're going to brush. Oh no. This layer. Brush that. Okay, so we're just going to undo that right here. This too. Okay. Alright, you guys can kind of tell our general approach here, right? Okay, that's looking terrible already. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see what you guys are talking about. Okay, Scoobron says, Larion got the rights to make Baldur's Gate 3. They make the best RPGs in his opinion. In Scoobron's opinion. Okay. Okay, Domon Y says, 300 simple battle. GBO2 is a nightmare if you have a flipper. Yeah, those things they're rough customers. Okay, Scoobron says, it's Baldur's Gate is turn-based. Maybe it is PC only. It's on early access. He bought it as a pre-order, and he's avoiding playing it before launch. Okay. Hey, DMF, what's going on? Okay, Sarge is explaining why he likes Double Zeta. He says he loves the Double Zeta designs a lot, especially the title mobile suit of the Double Zeta, the Jamru fin, and the Hama Hama. Okay, he also says, feel like Zeta got a bit stale with the overabundance of transforming suits, whereas Double Zeta suits are pretty vanilla. Yeah, they kind of walked back on transforming like pretty fast. And don't look very skinny due to the transformation frame they have. He loves the cast of characters, especially, I think it's pronounced Rue, but I'm not sure. Like Rue, Judown L. Overall vibe of the show, the most upbeat tone of the shows, yeah. They nicely calm things down after Zeta for it to progress into more serious side of the Neo-Zeon War. Right, more he wants to avoid spoilers. Yeah, I personally don't mind spoilers, but man. Okay, Scoobron says he did play the old school Baldur's Gate 20 years ago. It's great, but he doesn't think they aged well. He's happy Laren got it because they will modernize it in a proper way. Okay, that sounds like good news then. Arvin's asking, who are you drawing anyway? She looks like someone from Gundam 00. This is actually my original character, Jen Aoki, for my Gundam Wing book, Gundam Wing the Sword. And I will say, like, she actually does look fairly similar to Sumeragi from Gundam 00. The problem is, I actually designed her before 00 came out. So, yeah, that was a very weird thing about 00, because a lot of the quote-unquote original ideas I had for my story, 00 did. And I'm like, fuck, I'm a little slow in the draw there, aren't I? Yeah, because, you know, I had a mobile suit with 2 reactors, and had a character, like, with, like, this complexion and clothing style, and then Sumeragi did the same shit. I'm like, what the hell happened? Was somebody reading my notes or something? And then the annoying thing is, God, you guys know Gundam Wing Frozen Teardrop? They had a white Epion. And, you know, I drew a white Epion like a long time ago. Where is he? He's in here somewhere. Oops, you guys almost saw a photo of my grandfather. Oh my god. I can't remember. Where the hell is it? Is it in here? No? Epion, here. Yeah, so I drew a white Epion a long fucking ass time ago. Where the hell is it? Here, this one. Yeah, so I had an idea for a white Epion in 2010, apparently. Yeah, that was a long ass time ago. But yeah, I guess if you're slow in the draw, other people will beat you to it. Yeah, and I've been trying to work on this character like forever. Here's the other drawing I really liked of her, but you know, this was from 2012. Oh Jesus. Okay. I'm so fucking old, guys. Jesus. Alright, back to shading. I'm already really disliking the job I've done on the shading. Man. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Let's work on shading her arm. How about that? Okay, let us kind of trace out the area we're going to be shading, because we don't want to shade the other parts like accidentally. Okay. Oh my god, this is going to be a huge pain in the dick. Okay, maybe we'll use the select tool instead. How about that? Okay, and I'm sorry if my voice keeps going in and out. I'm kind of leaning away from my mic a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna work on shading this arm first. Yeah, this is it's kind of a time-consuming process. I was hoping we could get to the gradient mapping. Yeah, maybe we'll just shade the skin like today, or the complexion today. Then I can show you guys the gradient mapping, and I'll color the other, or shade the other parts later. Yeah, gradient mapping, it's a really interesting technique. I just don't really have a handle on it yet. It's actually really difficult, and the Photoshop controls for it are really fucking annoying. Oh Jesus. Okay. All right, so we have that selected. Yeah, and I know I could have used the lasso tool, but I don't really trust my own hand, so I just find the pen tool to be more precise. Okay, so we're gonna shade it at 30, around 30. Okay, let's bring down the opacity again, and the hardness. Okay. We can get like a really like a big ass brush there. Okay, let's kind of tone it down for right here. a little darker along the bottom. Okay, and then it's gonna be dark a little bit due to the sleeve. Yeah, I can almost see it. There it is. Okay, there's that. Okay, you know, something else I forgot. I should probably done more shading around here. This needs to be darker. What else did I do this week? Yeah, I spontaneously started watching this show. Crap, what was the name of it? Myriad Colors. Oh my fuck. Myriad Colors Phantom World, I think. Yeah, it was animated by Kyoto Animation, or KyoAni. And I really like that studio, or I like their animation quality. I don't necessarily always like their shows. But yeah, like the animation was top notch. Like and the character designs are very beautiful. Very wonderful animation. I just don't know if I enjoyed the story like very much. It didn't feel like the story was good except for like 3 episodes, and the rest of it was just like kind of filler, slice of life, like fantasy adventure bullshit. But yeah, it was nice. Yeah, they went kind of hard for the fan service in that show. That was kind of surprising. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go next? Okay. Let's get this other arm. Okay, let me save my shit. Okay, let's select the other arm. Okay, we're gonna zoom out a bit in case you guys don't see what we're working on. Yeah, we're just I guess we'll just work on shading the complexion like today. Yeah, I guess before I do the gradient map, we'll probably want to do the highlights too. Yeah, so okay, so we'll shade and then do highlights, and we'll try the gradient map just so you guys can see what that looks like. Hyoka is KyoAni's best in Arvin's opinion. Okay, Domon Y says she looks close to Guri in Full Metal Panic. I don't remember who Guri is. Or girl? Oh, to the girl in Full Metal Panic. You mean the lady with the green hair in FMP? I watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons of Full Metal Panic, you know, the older shows, but I didn't get to see the new one with the CGI in it. Yeah, how was that? Yeah, like girl. Yeah, sorry, I don't know, like like I's and L's look very similar. Sorry about that. Yeah, I liked Full Metal Panic, and I feel like I liked the characters, but there's something about the show that it just didn't feel quite right. You know, it felt like it needed more stakes or something. Like it was like it was a show, but it didn't, like, nothing really mattered. You know. And I guess it was just the story I wasn't very attached to. Then the villain was fucking ridiculous. He died like 1,000 times, but he just wouldn't stay dead. It was goofy. So Arvin, which one is Hyoka again? Is that the one? Is that the one with the girl with the pink hair and she's got the red framed glasses? If it's that one, I think I watched that one too, and I thought it was okay. And I think that's just it's just a symptom of, you know, doing slice of life all the fucking time. You know, because there's no fucking stakes when you do slice of life. Okay, let's brush this guy in. Bigger brush size. Okay, I'm gonna go with 30. Okay, and for this hand, we'll probably want to do some hard shadows for it as well, just to show just kind of like the shape and the geometry of the fingers, you know. The one with the high schoolers doing wacky mysteries. Yeah, well, I guess technically a myriad colors is the same way. Yeah, and then God, like the other show we're describing. Actually, let me just Google this real fast, won't we? All right, we'll have to Google this off screen so you guys don't know what I've been searching lately. Kyoani Hyoka. Okay, which one is this? You know what? Yeah, I haven't seen this one, have I? Yeah, I guess not. Huh, 2001 novel. Yeah, I haven't seen this one. Yeah, I guess I'll have to eyeball it later. Yeah, of Kyoto Animation's works, I don't know, I've already talked about this extensively, like on the Monster Hunter live stream, but I really love the Silent Voice movie. And then didn't KyoAni also do they also did Violet Evergarden, didn't they? Man, those two things are the shit. They're amazing. Okay. Okay, there. Okay, we're gonna darken that a little bit for this down here. Okay. Okay, I think that's right now. Okay, there. Alright. What else are we doing? Oh, you know what? I think, fuck me. We need to... This hand should be fucking casting a shadow, right? Fuck me. Yeah, this brushwork isn't looking very smooth, is it? Oh, God. I should just hang myself. This fucking sucks. Oh, why is art so fucking difficult? Okay. Okay, Sar says, send a message after my recent one about not wanting to talk about spoilers. Did I send it properly to stream chat? I have no earthly idea. Let me see. Once the moth starts paying rent, then it can watch my screen. Okay, a moth flew onto his phone, so he had to dispose of it. What was that meme? Like, brother, can you spare some lamp? Yeah, moth memes are pretty silly. Let me see. Okay, we got the arms. Alright, I guess we can just start shading these legs. Okay, let me think. Okay, we'll probably just want to start just shading this section of the thigh. Okay, gotta be careful how I zoom in on this or else YouTube will get mad. How dare you show humans with curves. Yeah, I've had like a lot of ideas for stories. That maybe I'd want to have animated like later. I'd probably have to write them down as books sooner or not. But yeah, I had this story in mind. I think it would do really well as if Kyoto Animation like did the work on it. But it'd be sort of a story the story would revolve around this girl, and she's sort of like this this super genius where she's just graduating college and she's supposed to be entering the workforce. But instead of applying for work, what she does is she leads a rebellion to overthrow society, and she's surprisingly good at it. So like, and it's supposed to be like a really goofy like comedy. Like she'll like one of the first things she does is she kind of breaks down the economic distribution system of like goods and services. So she just starts fucking up things like department stores, like she'll just open a box of mice and unleash a storm of mice into the department store, and like all the people are like trying on clothes and stuff. They're freaking out and running around, and they're all covered in mice and shit like that. And and then she'll go into like all the formal office buildings and shit, and they're just like it's just mayhem. They're just throwing cream pies at people. Not that type of cream pie, but like they're just like causing mayhem, stealing office supplies, like making out with the managers, like just all types of chaos. And then what else does she do? She overthrows the fashion industry by she destroys all of the traditional fashion, and she replaces all of the country's clothes with like clown outfits. So everybody's wearing ridiculous makeup and stupid wigs and like big red noses and stuff. So she destroys wealth signaling like through fashion. So she destroys that too. And so one of the last things she does is she starts war with America, and she does it by she catches all of the bald eagles and she paints them completely brown. So they're not bald eagles anymore; they're just regular eagles. And America finds that insulting enough to actually like start war with Japan. And yeah, it's just really really goofy. Like it's just like trying to attack society at all these different like fundamental levels. Uh, and and yeah, like I just thought it was like a really goofy and fun idea. Because usually my stories are like really really dark and grim and not as fun. And like this story will have its twists and all that type of shit too. But yeah, I was really fond of that idea. Okay, that doesn't look quite right. Here. Okay, so this will have a shadow. Need to decrease the brush size right there. There we go. Okay. Should be a shadow from the sleeve. Okay, and a shadow from the breasticle. Okay, I think that should do fine. Oh shit. Oops. Almost fucked that up. There. Okay, let me see. Yeah, let's zoom out so you guys can see what the hell we're doing here. So, let me just re-demonstrate what we're trying to do here. So, so if we turn off the shading layer, whoops, let me turn her eyes back on. Okay, so So we have this. So I think we're going to change it to a blending mode. Was it multiply? No, it was... was it overlay? No? Kind of. Yeah, you can kind of see it, like, there. God, which blending layer was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, and then you can just, like, decrease the opacity. Okay, something isn't right. Oh my god. Okay, I'll figure it out in a second. It was one of those. Motherfucker, which one was it? I'm pretty sure it was multiply. Relay. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just leave it on normal while we're doing our actual shading work. Hey, Hawk says, I heard some nerd was drawing Poontang on YouTube, and here I find you, Saro. Yeah, guilty. I gotta put my hands up. Sorry, you're under arrest. Drawing things that men enjoy, how dare you? You're a man, you're not allowed to be happy. Okay, let me see. What are we doing? Actually, this layer can come out here. Okay, we can actually collapse this. Okay, what do we want to do next? Let's shade this thigh. Sorry, I almost forget words. Okay, let's select the thigh. Oh my god. Here. Yeah, and we're just hanging out, so if you guys have anything you want to chat about, just throw it in the chat. Okay, make selection. Brushy, brushy. Okay, Sar says he watched the video essay I shared on the Discord about Shin-Chan. He says, man, the contrast between the movies and the TV show he grew up with is surprising. Yeah, it was, yeah, I didn't even know about that, like, about Shin-Chan, but, yeah, I guess it's been on air for fucking ever for a reason. Okay, let me see. Shade a little bit there. I think that should be enough. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess that should be fine. Okay, let me think. Does her knee need any shading? I don't think so. Yeah, I guess it needs some shadows, like from her hair and that type of stuff. Okay, let me see. Oh, whoops. Here, let's just use the lasso. Okay, haha hoo hoo says, hello, welcome to the live stream. He asks, is this a hentai drawing attempt? No? Like, I guess is a little bit perverted, but it's not for hentai. It's just a drawing from a scene from chapter 2 of my story. So yeah, I don't know. I just felt like drawing something nice and cute, a little intimidating. So I don't know. What else do you draw for? You draw for fun, or for me, I draw to express my misery. So there we go. All right. All right. Let's turn the shading back on. I guess we'll just leave that there because it doesn't really matter right now. Okay. Okay. Let's shade these shins and feet. SARS, don't fucking mention the feet again, please. Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I guess there actually is a polygon lasso tool I could be using right now, but I just don't trust it as much as the pen tool. I think it's because with the lasso tool, if you mess up a point, you can't really readjust it. I think so. Well, with the pen tool, you just do that, like, you know. So yeah, I just trust this one more. Friggin' foot fetish people, like, man, like, I, I mean, I get why. Like, I heard it's like a nervous system thing where, like, the nerves in your lower body, like, they're a little bit crossed. So like it's kind of like your genitals and your feet, they're kind of on the same nerve complex or some shit like that. I'm like, wow, that's pretty unfortunate, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. Okay, Sar says, I remember the English dub of the TV show being really good and the show as a whole being genuinely funny, but I could be misremembering things. Yeah, I thought Shin-chan was very funny as well. I just I couldn't stand the art style. People look genuinely horrific like that show. I just have a hard time looking at it. Hawk says, do y'all have any superhero stories y'all like? Do y'all even like superheroes? I mean, they're okay. Like, hopefully I don't get into copyright trouble when I show you guys this, but yeah, I've actually been backing some like superhero comics, like on Indiegogo and stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can find this without getting you guys in trouble. Cause let me see. Desktop window. Basically, I'm trying to find my files without accidentally unveiling my pornography to you guys during the live stream, because that would get me in so much fucking trouble. Oh, okay. Is this the right one? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I just bought the Black Hops omnibus from. Crap, I forgot who the guys who made this are. Yeah, Timothy Lim and I forgot what is Pellegrini's first name again. I don't remember. So yeah, so I have the hard copy, and apparently this is the soft copy. I'll avoid showing too much of this for like copyright reasons, but yeah, I really like the writing and the art from this team. Like, it's just really funny, like a really excellent parody, and the art's just it's really anime. It's like really cute. I like it. So yeah, so I bought this. I haven't gotten a chance to read through it yet, but it looks interesting. Oh no, poor bunny's crying. Anyways, yeah, so I bought Black Hops the other day. Okay. Yeah, and I also have crap. What was her name again? Yeah, I'm holding the book right here in my hand. Common America. Yeah, that book is really excellent. Like, such good parody. You know, the art's gorgeous too. So yeah, like I kind of dabble in a few things here and there. But yeah, I haven't really gotten into like superhero stuff too much. Like, I've seen some of the movies. Yeah, but Yeah, I'm trying to get more comics, like, for the art. Okay. Arvin says he's not part of the Discord. Do you share your stories there? I talk about them on there, but like I do have some of my writing published in various horrible places like fanfiction.net and Archive of Our Own, but I haven't linked them to the Discord yet because I don't really feel that they're in a presentable state at the moment. Okay, Sar says, responding to Hawk, he thinks he's in the minority because he can't stand superheroes. He can't put his finger on it, but it bores him. Yeah, and I get it. There's like, not everything's gonna appeal to everybody, but the reason I think superheroes appeal to men, at least, is like it kind of does it for a few different reasons. Like, first of all, it appeals to the heroic spirit of men. Like, and you can kind of see this in Jordan Peterson's talks, where this is the masculine ideal. This is the person who's got their shit together, and they're gonna step out and help people. That's kind of the main thrust of it. And then there's this whole like imaginative, like, fantasy aspect to it, which it's sort of like, it's very similar to the mythology that we used to have, like, back in the day, like, where here's this like supernatural being, and they have like this specific domain they're responsible for with these specific abilities. And then have you guys ever noticed how nerdy like football players are, like people who watch football? It's like, it's kind of like they're all like tracking stats and all that type of shit, and it's like, man, you guys are a bunch of fucking nerds. You know that? Jesus. And yeah, like, I don't know, like, I talk a lot about Jordan Peterson stuff because I guess you could say I've spent a lot of my life just kind of thinking on my own and studying on my own, but I've never really encountered another person who kind of thought the way Jordan Peterson does, and he's sort of like I would actually refer to him as my master, because he seems to have his shit together, at least when he's thinking about things. Like his like, I'll be honest, his life is a fucking mess because I don't know, people just don't gain that type of wisdom unless they've lived through some shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's had a rough life, like really rough, and it's not done being rough. But yeah, I really respect that man. Okay, I think I fucked up the shading on this leg, so we're going to undo it real fast. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so what did I fuck up about it? Holy shit. Oh yeah, I need to turn the opacity back down. Sorry, guys. LDs. Okay. There. Okay, I think that'll have to do. Is that even dark enough? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it'll need to be a little bit darker. Nope. I meant to decrease my brush size. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's get in there and shade her ankle bone thing. And holy crap, I didn't have to do that. Like, okay, how do we... Oh fuck, how do we shade these toes exactly? Okay, I think we'll have to darken our brush a bit. Okay. Okay. D. Motherfucker, does that look worse to you guys? Why am I fucking this up so bad? Okay, let's, motherfucker. Ah, fuck me. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, I hate myself. Come on, guys. Oh, fuck. And I just threw my stylus across my desk. By fucking falling apart, like, during a live stream. Isn't that amazing? Okay. Try again. Okay, why have these previous attempts been so bad? Let me think about this. Oh my god, I did it again. Come on, Zero, we gotta remember the opacity. Photoshop doesn't work right unless you remember your shit. Okay, let's like that. Okay. Okay, we're just doing some like ambient light shading essentially. Okay, so this part gets a lot of shading. Okay, and then here. Yeah, Hawk, I really, yeah, I really like the way, like, I really do adore comic books for their artwork, you know? Like, and just, like, the, like, really incredible physique, which everybody has. Like, fuck, man, I need to get to the gym. Instead, I'm just sitting around live streaming like a nerd. Nerd. Ugh, and yeah, like, I will say, like, my art style's gotten a little bit different, like due to like following like comic book stuff. Yeah, the proportions definitely got more Greek, and yeah, I'm starting to like do muscles, like, or at least muscle definition a little bit more, because like in anime art, like everybody's just really soft and squishy. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's nothing wrong with like a little bit of muscle tone, especially if your character is supposed to be like being the military, or you're supposed to be athletic, or you know, it makes sense if like if somebody's like fighting every day, like they should be in shape at least, right? Okay. Let's do here. Why is that like not coming out? Like, okay. All right, let's get. I think this is already kind of shaded mostly. Okay, let me think. Okay, I guess the shading for the skin is mostly done. Probably want to do highlights now. Let me just check something though. Something feels weird. What? Ooh, that's an interesting filter. Or blending option, I mean. That looks like a really, really fucking bright sunlight right there. Okay, Sar says he thinks what it puts him off is the very unoriginal names that superheroes and villains have, like Superman, Spider-Man, Calendar Man, etc. You gotta be careful as to not draw too much ire. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of the naming conventions. Uh, yeah, but you know, like it's just a marketing thing, and you gotta keep in mind these comics, they're originally made for children. Like for marketing reasons, you gotta keep things simple. You know, he's a man with spider powers, so fucking Spider Man. You know, was it overlay? God damn it. I think it was multiply. Okay, let me try to adjust something. What the fuck is going on here? I'm fucking something up royally, but I can't I can't remember what it was. Yeah, you can see what I'm trying to do here, right? So like basically this shading layer is kind of, it's multiplying what it's doing across like all the other layers. So I think probably what I'm doing wrong is that, yeah, you can kind of see the shading being applied, but I think normally I would decrease the opacity, but then the shading just, it's not dark enough, so it just kind of goes away. So I think, what is it we can adjust? I think normally you would adjust the levels, something like that. Oh yeah, that actually sort of did it. Okay, we'll go back and do that later. Okay, so let's go back to normal, and let's do some highlights on the complexion. How about that? Okay, so we're going to select our neutral color, and we're going to brighten it from there. So we'll just pick something up here. Okay. Sars can't sleep because he's being bombarded by moths. Let me ask this, Sars. Are the moths entering your room because of all the light? Yeah, so maybe if you can extinguish the lights, the moths won't come in. Or maybe they're coming in because it's warm. Also, is there anything you can put over the vent? Like you can stretch like a cloth or like some pantyhose over it or something. I guess you're in the UK. You probably have like a different phrase for pantyhose or something. Yeah, maybe they're there for revenge for the other moth you killed. Oh Jesus. Okay, let me just think real fast. Okay, let's select the complexion again. Selection. Okay, subtract from selection. Okay, let's keep going like this. Okay, so how do we want to highlight this? So yeah, we're basically just doing ambient lighting. So I guess just whatever surfaces are sticking out, we'd want to highlight those. Wow, I'm like super fucking clumsy with this, aren't I? Alright, we might want to lower the opacity further because I'm a big dummy. Okay, where are you at? Minimal hardness. Okay, and here's another thing about Photoshop. I don't fucking know shit about brushes, so I'm just using the basic fucking brushes because I'm a big dummy. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. Oh god, why is this so difficult? Oh, here's something I fucking forgot to do. I need to turn off that thing. Yeah, so what this thing does is it actually changes my brush size depending on the pressure I apply. So, yeah, I need to disable that. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, let's highlight the ridge of the nose a bit. Here. Okay, we are going to highlight this part of the lip. Okay, anything else? Okay, you guys can kind of see what I'm getting at, right? Okay, okay, I guess we'll brighten up the hand a bit. There we go. And this arm. Is the shirt in a different layer? Yeah, the shirt's... so right now I'm just shading and highlighting the complexion, which is here, and then the shirt's over here, like in this layer. Let me just show you guys that so you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so yeah, the shirt's in a different place. Yeah, so right now I'm just shading the complexion. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. Right, so I think what I need to do here is I'm just gonna need to be more precise. Sorry about that noise. I have those dumb those drag racers going by my street again. Bunch of dummies. Okay. Okay, well, you guys saw me doing this before. Okay, and I probably don't need to do any more highlights over there, so we can just kind of forget about that part. Okay. Okay, how long have we been doing this? Yeah, I think I started around like 8:45 or something like that, so it's like 10 after 10 o'clock right now. Doing okay. Okay, Sar says he turned off the light and there's less of them, but they're drawn to my screen on his phone. Yeah, of course they are. He's got wallpaper and an A4 piece of paper taped over it, but they've come loose over time. Come on, SARS. Like, this is what happens when you don't just solve your problems. The problems just kind of pile up. They just kind of snowball. You know what I mean? Okay, before he had his electric fly swatter, he used to Donkey Kong clap them out of the air and crush them against my window with my hands. Dude, did you hear about that one? He was a French guy, right? He was trying to like swat a fly with his electric fly swatter, and he had a gas leak in his basement. He fucking blew himself up trying to swat a fly. He's okay, I think, but oh fuck me, that's yeah, that's some Looney Tunes bullshit right there. Hey, SARS asks, have you ever watched those Japanese travel blogs before? If so, what's your opinion on them? My opinion is that I really don't give a shit about travel. And I never really do it, like, willingly. I just don't really enjoy it. So, yeah, you guys can travel all you want, just leave me out of it. Yeah, not a fan. I don't really even know why. I'm just not really into it. Okay, I think that's kind of all I needed to do right there, huh? Okay. Guess we can do more highlights over here. Let's bring it down more precise. That's the wrong key, sorry. Okay, let me think. Okay, we're just doing ambient lighting. Okay, grab my pen. Means that's zoomed out a little too far. Sorry guys, I'm just a little focused on the technical details right now, so I know I'm not narrating very much. Let's see. That's probably too many dots. Yeah. Okay, make selection. Oh yeah, I'm getting my new mouse in on next Wednesday. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, this one's kind of starting to die. Okay, regarding the wallpaper and vent situation, because his mother doesn't own the house, we can't seal the vent, so unless he finds a better solution. He's going to have a big open hole in the room's wall. Like, well, is the vent, like, supposed to be letting moths in, or is it just damaged? Like, can you get the landowner to replace it with something else? The room gets very damp as well, which is really not good, so we need to get sorted. The windows resealed. Yes, let's definitely see if your landlord would do something about that. That does not sound like a fun situation. Having to fight off moths to the point where you want to sleep in a different room. I mean, come on. Ugh, yeah. I'm actually supposed to be getting a house soon. Soon I'll be the one fighting off moths and all that type of bullshit. Oh Jesus. Okay. Bring that down a bit. Okay. Okay, top of the foot. Okay. Okay. Let's get this other leg. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that, guys. Man, I wonder what the time-lapse footage on this is going to look like. It must be very annoying. Brush. Okay, just very lightly get all of it like that. Okay. Alright, let me save my shit. Domon's Y says, oh lord. What? I don't get it. What's wrong? Okay. I guess we'll just shade the thighs now. Let's shade this back thigh first. Okay. Sar says, Wasp built a hive under my house by using one of the vents. They all connect to the outside. And that was absolute hell. I got an exterminator to check it out. We got the queen wasp killed. Yeah, wasps are not fun. They're very violent insects. I've been stung by one once. Yeah, do you guys want to hear that story? Yeah, so... Yeah, back when I first graduated college, I tried to find work, but my fiance at the time broke up with me because I didn't have any money, and so I couldn't find work after graduating university, you know, even though I had my physics degree. That's how well that degree worked out. You know, I was so educated I couldn't find a job. Yeah, so I didn't have any work, and she also got fired from her job for being an asshole. So we were both unemployed at the same time. And I guess at that time she just sort of revealed that she was just using me to get away from her previous relationship. And, you know, she wanted to leave me to, you know, just go do whatever else a crazy person does. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll move back home with my parents then. And at the time, I think she was trying to go back to California to, you know, go back and live with her parents. But she had our dog, Oppie, or Oppenheimer. And they wouldn't let Oppie on an airplane because he was a pit bull mix. And in America, pit bulls are considered a dangerous breed. Even though Oppie was a really old dog, and he was also the nicest dog I've ever met. Like he never growled at anybody. He never barked. He's never hurt anybody or anything, like, ever. All he did was sleep. You know. And so, yeah, she couldn't get Oppie to California, so I'm like, okay, I'll just watch Oppie until you can figure things out. Like, maybe we'll have to do a road trip to get him over there to California. And, you know, I'm over here in Texas. That's kind of a hell of a drive, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, like, Oppie... Like, I loved Oppie. He was such a good dog, you know? But, you know, eventually I found work, and I had to go to work. So, like, living with my parents, like, they just sort of had to pitch in to help take care of Oppie. And my little sister let Oppie out, like, out into the yard while I was at work. And then he like, disappeared out of the backyard. He, like, hopped the fence or some shit, even though he was this old-ass dog. And she's like, she had to leave for work. She's like, I can't look for Oppie. I have to go. I'm like, Well, fuck me. Like, why didn't you just let him pee and then let him back inside immediately? Like, so fucking shit. I had to like leave work early. I'm like, my dog is fucking missing. And so I'm looking like for Oppie all around the neighborhood, and then I find him. I find him in the neighbor's like driveway. This is about 100 to 150 feet away. Like yeah. So these are neighbors I don't really know. So they have him they have him leashed to this old van in their driveway. And so I go up to the van to try to like just let Oppie off the leash and take him home with me. And yeah, as I'm leaned down to try to get Oppie free, I feel this sharp poke like on my neck, like kind of like on the side of my neck behind my ear. Like I just feel this sharp pain. I'm like, what is that? And you know, just instinctively, like my hand just kind of like reaches up and kind of slaps there, and I catch something. And so my hand closes, and I pull my hand down and look at my hand, and there's a wasp in my hand. And I just like kind of flick it away, like what the hell is that? And then I look up, and I'm standing inside a cloud of wasps. Like they're just buzzing around everywhere. Like and wasps, they fly weird. Like they don't fly like flies do. They fly more like drones. They can hover in place, you know. So they're just hovering around me like this evil, angry cloud. And I'm looking around like, what the fuck is happening? And Oppie has the same look on his face. He's also looking around. Oh crap, what the hell are these things? And so I have to back off and leave Oppie there. And so he's surrounded in the cloud of wasps. Like, I don't think they sting him at all, which is good. And I just kind of... Yeah, I kind of just have to... I have to wait for the wasps to go away. Like, go back into their nest. So apparently, this van that Oppie was leashed to, there was a wasp nest inside it. So I just have to, like, step away from Oppie and wait for the wasps to go away. And while I'm waiting, I go to knock on the neighbor's front door, and he answers, and I'm like, "Hey, like, you got my dog there, leashed to the van. Yeah, thanks for finding him. Like, hey, did you know about that wasp nest in that car right there? Like, one of them stung me." And he's like, "Yeah, that wasp nest's been there for a while." And I was just like, you knew there was a wasp nest in there and you tied my dog to it? What kind of crazy bullshit is that? Like, what is going on with this dude's brain? Like, you know, like, Jesus. So, yeah, eventually I get, like, Oppie, like, disconnected from the van, and then I take him home, and it's just... And I have this new wasp sting on the back of my neck, or the side of my neck, behind my ear. Yeah, and a wasp sting is really weird. Like, it doesn't really itch, it just sort of hurts, and it swells. Like, it doesn't, like, I'm more used to, like, mosquito bites, or, like, ant bites, or ant stings, because those itch like fuck. But a wasp sting, it's just pain and no burning. Like, yeah, pretty annoying. Yeah, that was my Looney Tunes moment with like fucking wasp cloud of death. Yeah, those cartoons were fun. Okay, let's see, what are we doing here? Okay, that's a little unpleasant for some reason. What's going on here? Did I fuck this up completely? Let's undo that. Okay, let's try this again. maybe? Okay, I think that's right. No. Here, let's try it like that. Alright. Yeah, so let's go get some sleep. Yeah, thanks for coming by and talking with us. Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, here's this link to the Discord again. This is a Google Doc with our rule set. Yeah, so just have a read through that. And then at the bottom there's instructions for joining the Discord if you guys want to hop in there. We need more artists. So if you guys want to hang out with us, that's fine. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let's save that. Okay, so is this shading layer working properly yet? Oops. No. This one. That looks really fucking bizarre. Yeah, I'm kind of screwing this up, I think. Okay, let me think. Yeah, so I think what I need to do on this is I need to... I guess all the shading I did, it wasn't quite dark enough, you know what I mean? Okay, so how do I darken the whole fucking thing? Adjustments. Levels. Exposure. No. Image, adjustments. I think curves was actually the right thing. Okay. Alright, I don't normally use curves. How the fuck do I do this? Okay. Well, it's kind of doing what I want. Yeah. Okay, I think that's kind of more what I needed to do. There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so with curves, I'm using it to darken the dark parts. Okay, you know what? Let's duplicate this layer just in case I'm about to massively fuck things up, and then we'll apply the curve adjustment. Okay, that way I won't have to take my own life layer later in case this is a massive screw up. Okay. Okay, this one is up, right? Yeah. Okay, let's give this a spin. Okay, multiply. Alright, and we're going to the opacity, something like that. Okay, and here's what we're going to do. So we're gonna do this really weird fucking thing called a gradient map. And I don't know if it's gonna turn out right right now, but you guys can at least see what the technique looks like. Okay, so what I gotta do first is I got to... Okay, let's select the bright part. Then we're gonna select dark part. Okay, and for the dark part, we're going to... Let's see, so it's very yellow, so we want it to be more red instead. Oh man, this looks all kinds of weird. Okay, this one we might want to brighten it up a bit actually. Okay. So let's go red. This way. Okay. Okay, so we're going to... Okay, we're going to select our complexion layer. Okay, there. We're going to add this. Oops. And we're going to remove the hair from there. Okay. Okay, and where was it? Was it this guy? Okay, gradient map. On here. Oh boy, I think I got it backwards. I got it backwards. Okay. So we're going to swap that around. Okay, and above our shade copy. Okay, gradient map. Oh wait, something is not right. Okay, hold on. Didn't I deselect this already? There we go. Okay. I was wondering, like, what was it doing? Pretty strange. Okay, let's try this one more time. This is very annoying, like, by the way. Okay. Gradient map. Okay. Alright, and gradient maps, they're a little challenging. But we'll see if we can get this to work. Okay. Ooh, that's different. Yeah, so gradient maps, they do this weird thing where you can... Why the hell does it keep doing that? Okay, let's not do that. Okay. Okay, let's pick this color. Let's brighten this up more. Okay, you guys can kind of see the gist of what we're doing here, right? Okay, so basically I'm picking the color for the light end of this spectrum of the map. Okay, and as for this color, okay, let's get this to be a little more red, I guess. Why is this so, like, brown? Well, this is how you get your character look like a zombie. Okay, that's fairly radioactive. Yeah, and this part you just kind of have to eyeball it. Like, what's the best shade like to use? Yeah, that's just a little too red, right? Yeah, and this was kind of like always the problem I had when I was trying to practice gradient maps is they're actually a little hard to control. Like, in my feeling, like it's kind of hard to get something to feel right, because that's a lot easier to do with a brush. You can just get something to feel right, but when you have to like select it off of a menu like this, it's quite difficult to do. Okay, that looks almost right to me. Okay, how about right there? And we're going to make it a little more red. Okay, let's try that, and then this color. What is this doing? I guess the only thing that's captured was actually her pupil. Okay, and you can kind of see it, like, mildly, like, affecting the rest of her skin tone. Okay. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so we can... Holy Jesus. Yeah, so we can adjust it by sliding this around. And I think I can actually like slide this diamond around. Oh yeah, that's much easier. Okay, so that'll brighten everything. What's this slider do? I have no fucking idea. Okay, let's... Yeah, you can see how this is useful, right? Like, it's very... Like, you have a lot of very powerful adjustment tools right here. But it's... Like, the challenging thing with gradient maps, it feels difficult to get things to look natural. At least when you're... At least with skin tone. Like normally you just want to get, like, a preset, like, skin tone thing. But, yeah, I haven't done that, because... Holy shit, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, I think that accomplishes what we're trying to do, though. Oh, Domon has to go. Power surge knocked out all his power. But yeah, thanks for stopping by the stream. It's been pretty fun. Yeah, just trying out these techniques and stuff. Okay, let me save my shit. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to... Yeah, we're going to grab these two like eye layers and we're going to put them above the gradient map. There we go. Alright, but yeah, does that make sense, like, for you guys? Okay, let me put this into a folder. Eyes. Okay. Complex map for complexion. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, so if I were to Yeah, and to be honest, I'm not really sure how this gradient map interacts with the rest of the layers because you saw, like, I actually selected the colors like it should actually do. But what it does is it actually interacts with all the layers underneath it. So if I were to happen to take off this complexion layer, it'll just start doing that shit, which is very weird. And if I take off the shading layer, like yeah, it just looks solid, like for some reason. That's very odd. But yeah, yeah, it does some really odd shit, doesn't it? Okay, let's turn her skin back on. Okay. Okay, and I think what I would want to do from here is on top of the complexion gradient map, I would actually want to add a blush, like to her skin to kind of make her look more lively. But yeah, what time is it? Yeah, so we have a little bit before we hit yeah, the top of the hour here. So let's just add that blush, and then we'll probably stop the stream after that. Let me see. Okay, swatches. Okay, let's actually do it this way. Okay, let's grab that. We'll adjust it from here. Okay. So let's see, we want more red. It's kind of more orangey. Okay, let's try that. Low opacity. Okay, and we'll select this. Oops. Oh, that was weird. Subtract from selection. There we go. Huh, why didn't do it before? It's so weird. Okay. Okay, let's try this blush out, see if it's working properly. Okay, it's right here. Ooh. That's pretty nice. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I like the tone. I don't really like the brushstroke I got. Those thighs must be smooth. Yeah, I guess so. It's anime, so nobody really has leg hairs. Okay, here, let's try that. Here. Okay. Bridge of her nose. Well, this key is actually adjusting something. What the hell? Huh. Yeah, this key on my keyboard is actually adjusting something about my brush, but I don't know what it is. That's a little disturbing. Oh, that's very low. Okay, yeah, we can kind of do some various tricks with this layer. Like we can decrease the opacity on it. We can duplicate the layer just to get the effect to be more intense. And we can like duplicate it and then lower the opacity back down. Actually, we can... Actually, I haven't done this. What if we just... Okay, now she has measles. Ooh, that's cool. Multiply. No. Now she looks like she has a sunburn. Hmm. Ooh, dodge is interesting. I think, no? How about soft light? Yeah. Multiply. Okay, well. Yeah, let's have it at about like 65. How's that? Okay. And yeah, like yeah, this gradient map thing right here, it's fucking weird. It's probably gonna need a lot of adjustments, but I'll just do that off stream so you guys don't have to like watch me do that because it'll probably be horrific. All right, let me save my shit. Okay, it is almost 11 o'clock. I probably need to go to bed, you know, because I still have work tomorrow. So I think we'll stop the stream here. So, all right, let me throw the link for you guys to hop into the Discord again if you guys want to join. So yeah, we cover like Monster Hunter stuff, and then Gundam Battle Operation 2. If you like do any other types of gaming, you're welcome to join. Like maybe you'll find folks to come hang out with. And I'm definitely looking for more artists like to join the Discord too. So, all right. Okay, let me think. From here, yeah. What are my plans for tomorrow? I think, yeah, Saturday I'll probably be busy at night. On Friday I am probably gonna do some hunting with Heavy and Salty if they're free. But yeah, I still just kind of don't feel like live streaming any video games right now. Yeah, I probably need to do my Kingdom Hearts 3 Let's Play sometime soonish. And then like I still need to work on the in-depth Lance guide. I know the game's fucking over and maybe super dead at the moment, but you know I kind of promised I would do it, so I still gotta do it. And what else? Oh, that's, the blush looks really nice without that shading on there. Anyway, let me think. So, yeah, Haha says you can leave a like if you enjoyed the live stream. So yeah, I would really be appreciative if you did that. And you could subscribe if you want to see future content. So yeah, we cover those two games, Gun Battle Operation 2 and Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And yeah, we do the occasional art live stream. So I think what I really need to do this weekend is I need to connect my Teespring store to the YouTube channel, so you guys can like, you know, get art prints of my art, and then get t-shirts and mugs and all that type of bullshit. I think people are selling lots of face masks because, you know, like virus bullshit. Yeah, there's nothing quite like profiting off of a horrible pandemic that's hurt a lot of people. Okay, and yeah, I think we're done here. So, all right, guys, I want to thank you for coming by on the live stream. It's been very fun. Yeah, so I'm just glad I was able to show off this technique. But yeah, I'll keep working at this. I think I'll keep on working on the rest of it, like off the stream. Like you guys already know the technique now. So I guess yeah, that's it for now. So yeah. Thanks for coming by. It's been a lot of fun. Everyone have a very good night, and we'll see you next time.